Or are we live? I don't know yet. Are we live? Am I live? Am I alive? No, not yet. Am I live now? How about now? What about now? Am I live now? I'm live now, okay. I've got a thumbnail for it, so let's throw that in. Hello anybody who's watching. Thank you for watching. We're doing a bit of FIFA career mode here today. I know it's been requested a couple of times, so we'll do a bit of that. Could do a player career mode at some point. I've not done that in a while, so let's do obviously the increase. So what we're doing here is Bayern 2. So it is... Should we spend some time doing this? Come on, why not? Let's pick Baldy. Let's have a little bit of a midlife crisis. Our name is going to be... Let's be Shabby Live, why not? Shabby Live! Coming at you from FIFA. The wonderful world of FIFA. Not really realising what... It's been a while since I played FIFA. I'm really struggling with these buttons, I must admit. Oh, my drug alarm's gone off. Okay. Right. We are good. We're going to be English. Let me just type this into... Oh. Okay. Empty cans of red stripe everywhere. I'm just sorting out the stream before we go too far forward. There we go. FIFA 20 career mode. There we go. Okay. I do apologise. It's been a right mess so far the first few moments. I was, oh, for God's sake, I pressed the wrong button now. FIFA 20 career mode. I don't think there's anyone actually watching at this point in time because I've not opened the stream myself yet. But hello, if you are watching. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't manage to change our manager. It doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter. You don't see him a lot, do you? So we're going to go for Liga 3. Right at the bottom, we're going to go for Bayern Munich 2. Now, it's an interesting team, this one, because they are, of course, Bayern Munich's second team. However, in-game, it's really weird because they're not stopped from being promoted, if that makes sense. So in theory, what we can do, and this is the plan for this career mode, is we can go and overtake the original Bayern Munich. So Bayern Munich 2 can become the best Bayern Munich. So that's what we're going to be doing. Of course, with the help of Mr. PJ Tovey as well, who will be joining us pretty soon in chat. He is an absolute demon with this sort of stuff. He's been on FIFA a lot so far this year. Hello, Bob Joe. Kennedy Alvarez Blanco, how are you? Yeah, Lucha Regent, I thought I'd just try something a little bit different this evening. We'll do some more of the AW. We'll do some more of the Universe tomorrow, I think. Well, let's go down. Should we do 4 minutes? I mean, are we going to play this or are we going to simulate it? Which do you guys prefer to watch? That's going to be the question. Do you want to do it where we will get further for it quicker and just basically be the manager of the team, or do you want to actually go through and literally play all the matches, or do we want to do a mixture maybe? Now, I'm not going to lie, I'm not exactly the best FIFA player, so it might get very frustrating for you to watch me actually play FIFA, but whatever you guys want to see, we'll do. Yeah, Kenny, PJ Toby's really good as well. It should be Lucha Redirect. It should be uploaded every day, or every other day, sorry. Let me just double check. Sure, I've got a fig in my mouth. 1 second. Ooh, okay. I'll have to double check that, Lucha Reject, because there should have been an episode up tonight. If there hasn't been, there might be a bit of a problem with YouTube, so I'll have to double check that after the stream if that's okay. Right, so we're going to go with... Our rebuild and Bury's finished now, is it? So let's get rid of that one, and we shall make it called Bayern Stream. Bayern. Maybe we can do a little bit of a mixture. We can play some games, we can skip some games. I don't really want to do it like long term. I think it'd be nicer to do like different streams as we go along rather than always doing the same one over and over again. I'm really messing up with this. So buttons in this is really getting me confused, I must admit. Hey Alex, we're doing a bit of FIFA for a little bit. I've not played FIFA in a long time, so this should be interesting for me. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that, Kennedy, to be honest with you. Right, we'll go for the bigger tournament. Get the more money out of it, if we can. We'll skip the preseason tournament anyway, to be honest. We'll just go straight into it, I think. So, well, let's have a look at what we have to work with at this point in time then. So we got our squad, which of course is pretty strong. We've got a few players who got 80 plus potential already. Dejaku's got a good potential at 83. Lucas Mai's got good potential. Fructal's got a good potential. Who else? Zhong Wu has got a good potential. He's 80 as well, I think. We've got Batista Maya, but we're not playing a formation that has wingers at the moment. Singh has got an 80 potential as well. We might. Why is there right mid playing at cam? It's an interesting setup that Bayern Munich 2 have got here, to be honest. So we've got a right mid playing at cam. We've got a really good left mid, a really good cam on the bench. So I definitely think we want to change formation if we can to try and fit those guys in. Are both strikers good? I mean, one of the strikers, obviously, Dejaku's got good potential. But however you pronounce that, is a better player for now. He's 70 rated. So it might be worth keeping him for this season, but I think long term he might not be. It depends how much he's worth. We might be able to flog him on, to be honest, and buy somebody better. We have a transfer budget of 7.37 million. I'm not quite sure how that happened, to be honest. No, we said, Jay, earlier on, we're going to have a bit of a rest. We're going to do some more of the Universe mode tomorrow. And we're going to do a bit of FIFA just for a few hours this evening, just see how it goes. Just try and mix and match things a little bit. So, PJ Toby, 7 odd million. That's crazy. That's a lot of money, that is. So we can really do some good damage with that. What I probably want to try and do is get a youth scout. I really want to try and bring through some more good German young players. And we do have a 5-star scout, which will last us the entire career mode. So I think we're going to go for that, you know. I'm doing it. I'm making an executive decision. We're going for it. Then we're going to set up a scouting network in Germany. So we're just going to consistently scout Germany for the entirety of this career mode, just looking for some more really good German players. Jay, this is Bayern Munich 2, so this is their second team, which plays in the 4th tier of German football, or the 3rd tier. But the game's not set up very well, so you can actually make your way all the way through to... essentially, you can get up to the Bundesliga and actually overtake the original Bayern Munich. So there's a lot of stuff you can do. So looking at the squad then, so like I said, it's a bit of a weird one. So I think we do want to change formation straight off the bat, really. Because it's not a very good formation, what we got at the moment. I'm assuming we'll probably end up changing it soon anyway. Do we want to go for a diamond with wingers, maybe? Or, I mean, we've got a narrow diamond. We probably want a wide diamond at the moment to fit our best players in. But like I said, I think we'll end up changing a few things anyway. So Kern can come out. Dejaku goes up front. This has really made a mess of the team, hasn't it, really? Batista Maya comes in at left mid. Okay, so Zhong goes in at right mid. Okay, well, you're a CDM, so we've got a left back, centre back, right back. So at least we've got everyone in the right positions now. That's the main thing. So Hoffman and Will. Yeah, definitely. I think they're two players that we could get rid of. Is he not very good anymore? I mean, there's a lot of players that we don't really need. I mean, we're only really looking for players that have got a good potential. And as far as I know, Fructal, Mai, Singh, Batista Maya, Zhong, and Dejaku have got potentials over 80. Everything else apart from that, probably not ideal. I mean, we might keep this guy. I don't think he's going to be great moving forward, but 70 rated for this season could be useful. But then again, he's also probably worth a few quid, so we might be able to actually sell him on and make a bit of money out of that as well. So it depends how we see things going. I know PJ Tovey is a beast with this sort of stuff. He's been playing this FIFA career mode over and over and over and over again. Let's save the change of the team sheets. That's the team sheet at the moment. I mean, I don't know if there's any like initial incredibly weak spots. I think maybe right back is our weakest position at the moment. Meyer at left mid is only a 63, but we want to obviously make him a little bit better moving forward as well. Cohn at left back is only a 63. Richards at centre back is only a 63 as well. But of course, as time goes on, they'll get more game time. So let's see what the news has got to say. Do we want to use a Scout a Future Star as well? I mean, I've got some left. Why not? Let's use a Scout a Future Star. We'll get one of those in as well. Okay. So I think we're good now to start looking at some of the players. Let's see what the news has got to say to us first. Scout has been dispatched. We've set up stuff. There's some stuff happening. There's a lot of good stuff happening. That's fine. It's all the crap generic stuff at the beginning. Let's have a look, see what it says, what we should be doing. So it wants us to, well, youth development is critical, which is good because we've obviously brought a 5-star scout. Grow 2 youth academy players by 10 overall points and then play them in 5 games each. So that we're going to have to use the training for that one, of course. Sign 2 youth academy players assigned to a forward. That should be easy enough as well. And within 2 seasons, have 2 players from youth academy play 50% of the games. That should be easy enough as well. Sell out 85% attendance in 50% of the league games. Okay. Finish mid-table in the league as well. So not really that much difficult things to do, really. Just basically build up the youth. So PJ Toby's got an idea of a player we can get then for defence, which is what we're looking for, which is Omeragic. He'll fit in quite nicely, really. And we've got some players that we can possibly allow to leave. Beckett, he's only 17 years of age as well. Swiss from Zurich. Let's obviously put him into the transfer hub. Kai Havertz and Timo Werner, they're 2 players we could try and pick up, yep. What's this guy's value, though, PJ Toby? You got any idea? Or should we just go in and try our best and see what happens? We'll just go in and offer a player and see what they offer, I suppose. He's got a 920k release fee, but I think we'll go straight in for negotiations because we might be able to get him even cheaper using player swaps. The good old player swaps, always the best way. All right. Aaron Hickey. Nico Schultz. There's a lot of great names there. We'll have to have a look at them all. I've not even heard of half of them, I must admit. So what do you want? Can we do a player swap with... who did you say was crap? Who should we get rid of? Hoffman and Will. What positions are Hoffman and Will in? Well, there's Will. 500k is worth. Oh! Well, that works well, doesn't it? They had a release fee of 920. Yeah, we'll take that. We'll take that all day long. 26k for him. We'll take it. I'm not going to moan at 26k. We'll take it. There we go. We'll negotiate that one. Serdar's a good shout, yeah. Now, what does he want wages-wise? What does he even want to be? I mean, I'm assuming... Should we try and rotation? See what it says about that? He's happy for rotation. That's good. Aaron Hickey from Scotland. We do need a left-back, actually. Oh, okay, then. I was really excited there for a moment, PJ Toby. I thought we'd done really well to get him for 26k, but hey-ho. At least we got rid of some crap off our wage budget as well. 5-year deal, that's good. No release fee. He wants to tell me what he wants for his wages. We'll give him £1,000. Is that okay? I'm doing it anyway. I don't want to miss him. There we go, we're happy. That's a new player in then. He is 60 rated. Oh. PJ Toby, he's worse than we already had. But he's obviously got a good potential. I think you're really overestimating how good our team is there, Jay. I don't think Donny van der Beek has got any interest in coming to the 3rd tier of German football. We'll have a look at Hickey, though. Where's our new lad? There he is. So we know he's got a good... We know he's got a good potential. So it might take him a season or 2 to build himself up, but... Hickey could be a good shout on the left wing. I mean, what else do we actually need? I mean, centre-backs, we could do with someone strong to sit next to Lucas Mai. We could do with maybe a better left-back. Or maybe a Marajic can go into centre-back and we could get a better right-back. There's a lot of different... Oh, he's a leadership trait, does he? Oh, he does indeed. Okay. I mean, what does actually making someone a captain do? I don't actually know, I must admit. Does it have an effect on the actual game itself? But we'll do it. If he's got the leadership trait, we might as well. Jay, I think you're really overestimating us here, mate, to be honest. You're really overestimating the ability that we have in this team to get a hold of players like that. Aaron Hickey at left back. We'll have a look. When we could do with the extra strength at left back. I'm sure I've heard his name before, so I know he's got possibly a good potential. Aaron Hickey, 17-year-old left back. I'm not quite sure I like that look. He looks like he's been on an episode of Crime Watch, to be honest. Hickey's expensive. Expensive. Shall we have a look to see what's around? Well, let's try it and let's see what happens. I mean, what's the worst that could happen, I suppose? What's his potential like, PJ? Does anyone know, or? Let's throw a player in. 825k. Have we got another crappy player we're not going to use? I mean, Timo Kern, 29-year-old, 550k. We're not going to use him, are we? So 369. Jay, are you just naming the Dutch national team? I'm sure that's what you're doing. 300k. I wish I could do this better, you know. Are we going to accept 300k, maybe? 300k is not bad. Let's see what his wage is like. This could be a bit of a problem. I don't really want to go over the 1k mark at the moment, to be honest. He wants to be important, so he's obviously quite a good player. He wants a 5-year deal, which is good for us as well. He doesn't want a release fee, which is good for us. Salary, he wants me to tell him. I don't know what he's on. I'm going to throw $1,000 at him. And hopefully he's not going to storm out. Hopefully he's not going to storm out. Please don't storm out. Oh, he's happy. Okay. Ricky J. Jones, the speed, he's got good potential as well. Is he a winger though, isn't he, PJ Toby? 64 rated left back. He's going straight in the first team as Aaron. We are in the bottom, I think it's the 3rd tier of German football. But we can overtake the main team, which is pretty cool. A winger and a striker. So, obviously we don't want this guy in the team anymore for the moment. We're going to put in... Where is he? Oh, he's on the bench. Okay. There we go. So he's in the team. What did you say, PJ Toby, about the striker? What's his name? Wrecked. Are we keeping this guy because he's 70 rated, or should we just get rid of him straight away? I mean, we might be able to build him up and sell him on for more next season, but if we can get rid of him now and get a player who's got a higher potential, then maybe that'd be a good way forward. So Ricky J. Jones is a shout then, is it? We'll have a look at that. I mean, if we are, I don't know, have you guys decided yet? Do you want to see me play the games, or should we simulate them and just do this as a manager career mode? I mean, myself, I prefer to simulate them, to be honest, but Ricky J. Jones, he's from Peterborough, so he's not going to be expensive, is he? What's he like? Got acceleration, sprint speed, that sort of stuff. The club recently acquired this player, is not looking to negotiate a sell on at the moment, so that's not going to work currently, PJ Toby. Adeyemi Karaveyev. God, all this is doing is this is just exploring how bad my pronunciations are of different football teams. Adeyemi from Salzburg. Oh, he's a young German player as well. That could actually be nice. Looking at the actual realism of this career mode, maybe. Kennedy, what sort of player is Karaveyev like? What position in that is he? Has he got good potential? Mbappe, I wish, yeah. I mean, if I was cheating, I could probably get him. Who is it we just took out? We just took out Con. Yilmaz is pretty crap, isn't he? We're not going to use Yilmaz. Wow, okay. Maybe we need to offer someone better for Adeyemi. Are we swapping this striker for Adeyemi? Is Adeyemi good, PJ Toby? Counter. Propose new sell-on fee? No. How do I... can I do a different player now? I want to change player, really, because this is a bit expensive, this one, isn't it? I mean, if he's going to be game-changing, we could go for it, but... I think he might be a bit out of our price range. What are we thinking? I mean, if he's a really good game-changer... I should have offered a different player, but now I can't now, because they've accepted that player. All I can do is we'll have to come out for now, and I'll have to go back in at another time, about a week's time, and they'll let me do it again, maybe, will they? Yeah, okay. Karavayev is a right back. That could be good. I mean, we've already brought someone who can play right back and centre back. Right back with 81 potential. That's what we're looking for. So we can have a look, see what it's like. Be a con. Kone. Biancone. I was about to say you spelt it wrong, then I realised I spelt it wrong. This guy here, yeah, okay, from Cecil Bruges. Let's have a look at him then. He's got good skill moves, isn't he? He's only just joined the club, so he's not willing to be sold at the moment. Bartosz Bida. So Elgander, Bida. Left wing. Oh, is this the guy you were talking about, Peter? The one that's got tons of pace? Better than Joswiak? Oh, I can talk to them. I mean, what sort of value are this guy looking at? That's the thing. Is he cheap or is he expensive? Let's find out. Player swap. Have we got 3 goalkeepers? We've got loads of goalkeepers. Why have we got so many goalkeepers? Do I want to take the risk? I mean, we could probably let Hoffman go and we'll keep you as our second goalkeeper. I'm going to go for it. No, they want a striker, fullback or midfielder. Let's go midfielders then. I mean, 29 years of age, 66 rated. I mean, he is on our team at the moment though, isn't he? That's the problem. Let's go for you, Stillo, because we're not going to use you, I don't think, at the moment. They'll take it for 257k on top. We'll knock you down to 200 if that's okay with you. Just to try and keep our funds looking nice. Our transfers is not going down a lot, is it? We can probably get quite a few good players out of this, you know. We can get a lot of good players out of this. So let's get Bida into the team. And with these players we're losing as well, they're also on quite high wages, aren't they? Because we're actually gaining money back on this at the moment. I'll go rotation. That's good. He's happy with that. 5-year deal. I'm happy with that. Doesn't want a release fee. I'm happy with that. We'll talk money. Let's just go in for $1,000 again. It seems to be working for me so far at the moment. And we're actually making extra money because the players we're getting rid of are actually on a higher wage than what we're already selling. Okay, it's good. Max Bird has a potential of 82. So let's go back and have a look at the team again now that we've got Bida, who's 62 rated. Whereabouts are we looking at that then? Are we looking to play him... what are we saying? Are we keeping this guy or are we selling this guy? I mean, he's our highest rated, but he's 24. He's not full of much potential, so maybe he might be worth letting go. Who did we just buy? I keep losing the people we just brought. We brought the Polish guy, didn't we? Where is he? Bida, there he is. I mean, so he can play striker. What's he got? He's not that quick, actually. I thought he was going to be really quick, but he's not. Oh, no, that's aggression, isn't it? Yeah, 80 sprint speed, decent stamina. We'll leave him on the bench for now, because he's not actually as good as some of the other players we've got, but at least we can move him around, can't we? Sell Dojaku. I mean, it's going to make us... What's his value? Let's have a look in the squad hub, see what his value is. So his value, if we go to financial, is he our most expensive? Yeah, he's sell Dujaku. I think we should keep Dujaku because he's got 83 potential, isn't he? But this guy here is worth 2.2 million. Should we be selling him, or do we want to use him as a make weight? Do you reckon we could get Arp? I think Arp might be a little bit out of our price range, to be honest. I mean, we possibly could look at it, to be honest. I don't know. This guy's worth 2.2 million. I mean, he'll be great for us this season because he's much higher rate than anybody else in the team. But potential-wise, I think that we might be able to get a lot of better players if we do sell him on. I'll let you guys think about that for a moment. Alexi Pitu, Max. Should we have a look at Max Bird? See if there's any possibility there. And then we'll have Alexi Pitu as well. And then we'll have a look at Up. See if it is available. Max Bird. I've heard of Max Bird. Is he the one from Notts Forest? Oh. Oh. Well, I made a right hash of that, didn't I, again? You'd think it's so easy just to press some buttons, wouldn't you? But I still managed to get it wrong every single time. Max Bird, there we go. No, he's Derby, okay. Let's have a look at him. He's available. Let's have a look at Arp. Maybe we might get lucky, you never know. Let's go for a player swap, a winger. Oh, not really much money in those wingers, is there really? 400k for this guy. Centre-back, winger, or goalkeeper? Oh, we had that goalkeeper that's worth 525, didn't we? Do you want him? Ah, okay, then this might be a problem with this guy. Then I don't think we can offer a player that they're going to want, which means that we might struggle here to actually do it. We're going to keep I mean, Richards, I don't think Richards got a great potential. Maybe we can offer him. He's 675k. Is the only option we've really got. Is the only option we've really got, isn't he? So let's offer him. I believe. Oh, his potential is 80, so maybe we want to keep him. I don't know. I might pull out of this one for now, and we'll come back into it a little bit later on because I don't want to. I mean, we've got a centre back here who's got 80 potential anyway, so we don't really want to risk losing him. Maybe. Amaya. Should we have a look at Arp? I really don't think we'll be able to get Arp, to be honest, but we'll have a look. Jan Fiat Arp. There he is. He's got a release fee of 3.4 million. Potentially, we could actually just buy him. He's probably on a massive wage, though, isn't he, at this point in time? Probably we've got no chance. We'll, tell you what we'll do. We'll scout him, and we'll see what... we'll put him in the shortlist, and we'll see what that comes back as in a few days' time. But I think we're going to struggle. I don't think we'll be able to afford his wages, to be honest. Andres Amaya. What a man. 18-year-old, full of pace. He's got a release fee, but probably more than what we're willing to pay. Let's have a look to buy. No, let's go in for a negotiation. It's more money than I'm willing to pay, I think. Now, we've got 2.8 million left, so we've not got to be too tight, I suppose, have we? We can play with things a bit. It's 400k. Have that. You'll take that as long as we give you 365 on top. How about 250? Does that tickle your fancy? 280. What about 270? You'll take it. Excellent. Marcos Antonio, he's really good. He's the young Brazilian guy from Schalke? Not Schalke. Shakhtar. He's from Ukraine, isn't he? I'm sure he is. And Eric Ramirez. I like Amaya. I've been buying Amaya for a good few years. So, Joshua Vajnaman. Of course, Joshua Vajnaman. How do we forget about the Vaj? I'm always thinking about the Vaj. Right. We'll accept that. We'll get you in then. And Sikan as well. Are you Lucha Reject? I think it's okay on this side. I don't think it must be your connection there, to be honest, mate. I do apologise. Yep, he's happy with a grand. We'll take that. Yeah, Vajnaman and Sikan. Two good shouts there. Jesus Ferreira's the American, isn't he? Oh, we'll have to try and get him as well, because I've had him before on one of my previous career modes, and he became incredible. But Vajnaman is a right back and left back from Germany as well, which I think would be perfect for us. Yeah, I had the same thing, Lucha Reject. That's why I couldn't stream before. My internet was so bad. I had Sky, and I got new internet recently, and all of a sudden I'm streaming and watching things with absolutely no problem. It's absolutely amazing. Such a difference. Vajnaman, what can we give you to? Do you want our second goalkeeper? It's worth $500,000. What did he say? He said fullback, striker, or midfielder. Striker-wise, we've only got... I mean, I'm assuming Vajnaman's worth less than that, to be honest, so I don't really want to give him. Fullback-wise... Well... I mean... Cone... We don't need you. Still at 1 million on top of that. How important is Vajnaman? How important is Vajnaman? I mean, is he worth spending a large amount of our budget on? I mean, I know he's quite good. What are you thinking, PJ Toby, as well? Do you think this is worth the money? And the player we're selling? I'd love to get Szymanski. I really would. I think... Is this a good deal? 500k for Vajnaman only. I'll leave him there for now. I won't give him the contract until we've made a decision on that one. Yeah, I'd love to get Szymanski. I think it's pretty difficult first season because he counts as a free transfer. So it really does... It's a problem. Let's have a look at Jesus Ferreira. Because he's an American that I had before who really got high potential. Jesus. There he is. Let's have a look at him. Joseph's back, are you, mate? Are we overpaying for Vajnaman, do you think, PJ Toby? 500k plus that player? Bearing in mind we do have our 2.2 million striker we can sell at some point. Which I think we probably will do, because I think we can get better players than him, to be honest. Okay, let's offer a player swap of a midfielder. But we'll go for you, it's $500,000. Wow! How much is Ferreira worth? Because I think it's more than we can afford at this point in time. Okay, we need to be scouting some of these players first, don't we? That's the problem. Yeah, we need to start scouting some of these players. We need to have a better idea what we're doing. We're looking at then. We've got Sikan. Sikan destroy. Danilo Sikan. The young Ukrainian who's got smouldering eyes. It doesn't count, Kennedy, to be honest. For some reason, the way the game works, it just puts Szymanski at a random team every time you create a career mode. It's really annoying because I'd love to buy him. Oh, my beer's run out. I'd love to buy him, but he's yeah, we'll have a look if you want. Just double check. That's a good point, Lucha Reject. It might be he is worth 2.2 million now, though. We wonder how many players we can buy that are better than him now, but it could work pretty well. Yeah, like you say. And they don't want you then. They want fullback, striker, or centre-back. Centre-back, we've not really got anybody to offer. Fullback, we've got Yilmaz. And strikers, we've only got that one lad, haven't we? Okay. Yilmaz maybe then. That's not bad. 581. I mean, I know that Sikan's got an 80 plus potential. So maybe if we can get Sikan instead, we can sell that other striker for the 2.2 million and respend the money. Gerhardt won't come to Bayern. We can give it a try, see how it works, I suppose, but we're struggling. I mean, we could spend big on a couple of big players if we wanted to, I suppose. At the moment, we're sort of really holding ourselves back. There we go. Get him over the line. Up, Peter Toby says 250k. Sorry, mate, I'm already in. I suppose it depends what players you trade as well, doesn't it, really? 5-year deal. Disregard. Deny. Good. A grand. It's working well so far. Let's keep with it. Ooh, he wants 1,200, the cheeky bugger. Cheeky bugger. Okay, it's fine. He must be much better than some of the other ones we've had so far. Are we going for Vajnaman or not? I don't know if PJ Toby can hear me, to be honest. 63 Sikan. I reckon we maybe let the other striker go now, then we use Sikan instead, because we know he's got a good potential. He's got an 80 plus potential. So maybe we can let that 2.2 million striker go. And then just use Sikan instead. I mean, what's Sikan saying against his name? Oh, nothing. His contract expires in 12 months as well. So we'll add him to the transfer list. Get Vajdaman, okay. I wasn't sure if it was too much money, to be honest, but we'll go for it. Says Mansky, like I say, he starts... He's down as a free transfer, but every time you start the game, he randomly gets assigned to another club. Says... How do you spell Szymanski? That's S-Z. Y. Is it this one? Which one is it? Which Szymanski am I looking at? I can never remember. It's the winger one, isn't it? S-Z-Y-M. Which one is it? Oh, this one. Sebastian, isn't it? Yeah, of course it is. And this one, he's been randomly put into Besiktas. So it's just every single one. Every single one. It just... I don't know why he always gets put somewhere different every time. I mean, we'll scout him, keep an eye on him, but he's just joined the club technically. I mean, Vajdaman would fix our problems at the back. We are... How much we paid for him? It's like 500k in a player, wasn't it? Was it 700k in a player? I mean, we know he's got a potential of over 80. Let's give it a go. 760 plus a player. We know he's got 80 plus potential. Let's give it a go. I mean, if he doesn't work out, we can always sell him on for a profit in the future. I've made mad money off Vajdaman in the past. Oh, he wants to be crucial, so he's obviously a good rating now. So he's going to fix that right-back problem straight off the bat, and we can use that other guy at centre-back. Sorry, Matt, I didn't... I've only just seen your comment now as we've gone in. You only want £700? Okay, that's fine. We'll let you have that. There we go, okay. So let's have a look at our team now. See how it all looks, and then we can sort of plan out what we want to do next. So, we know we got Vajman 66 rated, so he's perfect. Comes straight into the first team. Richards is... I don't know, what do we want to do? Do we want to play this guy as centre-back because he has the... whatchamacallit? He has the trait. We'll put Sikan up here for now because we want to try and sell that guy and make the profit. We've got Amaya on the bench as well. We've got a good few players here now. And we've still got space and time to buy some more. We've still got some money as well. Ramiro Vaca. Okay, let's go with Vaca. So search players. Ramiro Vaca. Vaca. Okie doke. Where are we? Ramiro Vaca. Right mid from... He's from Brentford. Okay, that's a weird one. I weren't quite expecting Brentford, to be honest. Let's give him a try. We probably should scout him first, to be honest, but they're not willing to let him go. Okay, we'll have to keep him in the shortlist for now, then. Do we want to start moving forward a little bit, or do we feel like we need to strengthen elsewhere? I mean, we've got, at the moment, got 1.4 million left to spend. Our squad's looking pretty decent, to be honest. I mean, what I will do is I'll put that guy back up front for now for the pre-season tournament and hope we can get some money. So I'm not going to play the pre-season tournament. We'll skip through it. And we'll see what other money we get, and then we can see if we can invest in anyone else. And of course, it will give us a chance to do some other stuff as well. I mean, we could get another youth scout if we wanted to. Or we can just stick with the one in Germany. Alright, let's see how we go. So we're going to skip through this anyway. So we go on. We've got Southend United. We get a 1-0 win. Hickey with a score in his debut. With a score in his debut? That's not good English, isn't it, really? But thank you very much, whoever said to buy Hickey, because he just got us a win here today. That's pretty good. Next up, then, we have got La Spezia, whoever the hell that is. Transfer offer for the striker. They've offered the 2 million mark. Okay. Should we try and get a little bit more for him? Van der Voort's good, actually. But I don't know if we need Van der Voort. That's the only thing, Kenny, because we've got Fruchtel in goal. And Fruchtel's got like an 83 potential. So I don't know if we need to go all out and spend big on another goalkeeper. We could do it getting like a secondary goalkeeper just in case. Okay, they're only willing to pay 2.2. We'll accept it. I mean, it's going to build our... build us up a bit more. It's going to give us a fair few million to spend. Right, let's keep pushing forward. Can we beat La Spezia? No! Oh, wow. They've got Capradossi. I really thought we would do well on that one, to be honest. I thought that was going to be the easier game. Next one is... we have to beat Corona. If we want to go any further, we need to beat the Corona. I mean... Yeah, why not? 160k. We don't need him, do we? We're going to start filling the squad up with youth players soon, I think, as well. Right, let's try and see if we can defeat Corona. Let's see if we can be the heroes the world needs right now. Yes. 2 goals from Recht and 1 from Sikant from the bench. So that should put us through now into the knockout stage, which it has done. And it has gained us 360k for getting through the group stage, which is nice. Next up, Cittadella. Are we going to get the money in? Let's go. Charles Addy from St. We'll have a look in a second. I just want to see if we... Yeah, we're through this as well. We're into the finals. Just want to see if we can... how much money we're going to get from this tournament. And obviously selling that other guy. Yeah, he's been sold now. We've got 2.2 million for him as well then. We got 1.7 of that back into us. 600 for Hoffman. You know what? He's only worth 525, so we'll accept that. We're making a bit of money now, actually, aren't we? Be a bit easier for us to buy some more players now. La Spezia in the final, the team that beat us 2-0. Can we get some retribution, or will they get us up again? Oh, they beat us again. Well, there we go. Well, at least we came second. We're still going to get a nice chunk of money. Oh, God. Oh, God. So many buttons being pressed. Right, let's have a look then. So Hoffman's been sold. Meyer's been sold. We've got a couple of scout reports on ARP and on Szymanski. We'll have a look. Monetary-wise now then, we have got in the bank ready to spend another 4.71 million. So we're looking pretty good. Let's have a look at the transfer hub at those two we've scouted then. So ARP, 67. I mean, we could get ARP. We could pay his release fee of 3.4 million. But is it worth it, I suppose, at this point in time? That's the question. No one else has got release fees here, have they? I thought we scouted somebody else, didn't we? I've already brought in. I can't remember who the other one we scouted was. But yeah, ARP is... we could do it, to be honest. It was Szymanski, wasn't it? Let's have a look at Szymanski. I don't think we can buy Szymanski still, to be honest, because I think he counts as at the club this season for the first time. Sebastian Szymanski. So he's 69 rated, 2.1 million. But I think it will say that he's not available. Hiya, Luke. How are you, my friend? We're playing around a bit of FIFA tonight. Szymanski. He's only just joined the club and does not want to move again. Yeah, so not able to get a hold of him, I'm afraid. I don't know. I mean, let's look at our team now then. So we've got Amaya's come onto the pitch. We'll put Amaya back on the bench. We'll play Sikan up there instead, I think. So our team's looking pretty decent at the moment. We probably could do with a little bit more strength on the bench. We don't need a goalkeeper on the bench. So we've got a centre-back, a right mid, a left mid. Maybe we could do with a centre mid, a couple of defensive players as well on the bench. Sign Messi? I've been trying, mate. He won't come. For some reason, Bayern Munich 2 in the third tier of German football is not his preferred destination at this sort of age. It's a shame. It's a shame, though, isn't it, really? Stefan Bajic. Charles Addy. Let's have a look and see what we can find then. Say maybe a centre mid or a cam or a defensive mid or maybe a defensive player again. Maybe someone who could play the whole way across defence would be pretty useful. Charles Addy. Maybe I should have typed in Charles, really, shouldn't I? That'd be a lot easier. Charles Abbey. That's yeah, Abbey. Did I read that wrong? Charles Abbey, left winger. Not quite sure we need him to be honest. We'll scout him for now. We'll put him on the transfer hub. I don't think Messi's going to work as a centre mid for us, Aaron, to be honest, mate. I'd love to get him, but I just don't think he's going to want to come to Bayern Munich 2. I mean, unless he's willing to take the wage cut down to about £6.20 and a packet of Space Invaders. Stefan Bajic. Yeah, again, we'll scout him, but I don't know if we need a goalkeeper, to be honest. I think I've looked at all the ones you've sent through, PJ Toby, to be honest. He prefers Frazzles. Ah, that's where we've gone wrong then. I offered him the Space Invaders, and obviously, if we'd gone Frazzles, we might get him. Should we do it for fun? Should we scout Messi for fun then? See if he's willing to come to us. There's no other Messis we can get, is there? No, there's no other Messis. Katterbach and Gerhardt. Okay, mate, we'll have a look at those now. We've already scouted him. 94 rated. 86 million. He's slightly out of our price range at the moment, unfortunately. Yeah, I mean, I think we could barely afford his little finger at this rate, to be honest with you. Noah Katterbach. Let's scout and let's have a look. Left back German as well, so it goes down the sort of line we're looking at the moment. Let's have a look at him. Not willing to negotiate, so he's out. Gelhard. Gelhard. Oh, he's a striker. Arvin Apai is a good shout as well. Gelhard. Let's have a look at him. Oh, he would work. He could play all the way across the front, so maybe he'll be a good player to have on the bench as well. Arvin Apaya, he's full of pace, isn't he? I'll have a look at him in a second. Gerhard. Don't know if we've got many players left to swap at this point in time, to be honest. Not good ones, anyway. Do you want this guy? It's worth 200k. No? What players do you need? What other positions do you need? Striker or midfielder? I'll give you this guy. He's 60 rated. He'll be good for you. 405k. We'll take that. Well, we won't. We'll offer 300k, but be good enough if we can get him. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, the problem is on this game, I think Kennedy. I think the game doesn't regard this as Bayern Munich. It's a weird one. It yeah, I say it's really weird how this works because we are technically a separate team to Bayern Munich. Therefore, we can actually go up to the same division and actually beat them for the German league. That's what the plan this career mode is going to be: is to try and win the Bundesliga and basically overthrow normal Bayern Munich. But yeah, it's a weird one, this way this game works. There we go, that's him in. We're looking at then Pitu and Campas. Arvin Apaya. I mean, I like Apaya. Let's have a look at Apaya, because I like Apaya. He's quicker than a whippet, he is. 18 years of age. He's got a... Has he moved? Has he moved in-game? Because I'm sure he's not there normally, is he? Isn't he Forest? No. Okay, he's already moved in-game, I'm afraid, Apaya. Pitu and Campas. Pitu... Alex Pitu from a club in Romania. Let's have a goosey gander at this one then. It's tricky, but I don't know how good these players are. I mean, I could probably have a look online if I try. Cheat a little bit, you know, as you do. How do I search? Vitu. So Vitu, that's not Vitu. Why is it not showing me my players? Okay. Well, that didn't work too well, did it? Let's go for a player swap again, then let's see what we can offer. When we're still trying to get rid of a lot of this crap. He's only worth 50k. You're not going to give us anything for them, is he? Goalkeeper 110k? No, okay, you want a midfielder or a winger or a centre-back. I don't believe we have any centre-backs we can offer. We've got this guy, actually, 275k. Yeah, you take that. Okay. I'll give you 150k, my man. Nope, 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 not 9 million. 150k. Is that okay with you? 170! Ah, screw it. We've got 4.7 million still, haven't we? We'll take that all day long. Plus, he gets another one of our crap players out the squad. We've got Campas next, and we'll have a look at Ronaldo Vieira, which I forgot about earlier, didn't I? The Brazilian lad. Let's throw your rotation, because I know you're probably not that good. Yep. Um, 5 years. I mean, how many players do we want to sign? Do we want to keep going more players like this? Or do we want to potentially look at getting another youth scout and doing some youth academy work? I mean, we've got one 5-star scout already working in Germany. But we can always get more if you think it's a good idea. We tried Aaron, he's not willing to come. Even with the frazzles, he's not willing. One more frazzle. Hi, New Generation. How are you, mate? Yeah, we're gonna do some more of the universe mode tomorrow, I think. I just thought we'll try something a little bit different for a little bit. I don't think Ronaldo likes frazzles either, to be honest, Aaron. Ellis Sims. Oh. I'll look at Bernardo Silva instead by mistake. And Lewis Silby as well. So we'll look at Ellis Sims first. Ellis Sims. Striker, 18. Wow. That's a Barnet, that is, I tell you. Go for Adeyemi. If you think he's worth... We've got 4 million. We can definitely get Adeyemi. Adeyemi, even. Oh, you mean... well, that's a... Should we... What do we want to do? Sims or... I mean, Adeyemi looks like he must be a really good player. He was bloody expensive, though. He's got flair, speed, dribble, and technical ability. Max or Ben Sheaf. Ronaldo likes Freddos. I see he's more of a chomp man, in my own opinion, to be honest. Shall we have a look at Adeyemi then? He's bloody expensive, though. I don't know if we've got any of the good players to offer as well. What have we got to offer? We can't... We've got 2 players there that we already own. No one there. I mean, they're not going to want him, are they? Midfielders. We've got Wiseman as the best player we can offer, which they don't want. Another position. I don't think we've got anybody they're willing to take, to be honest, unless we give them one of the players we've already purchased. We're going to have to go full up cash then, by the looks of it. Unless there's any other players and wingers. There's no players and wingers, is there? We looked at that. No fullbacks. And no midfielders. We've got one of the midfielder they want, but they didn't want the first one. Not going to want this one, are they? It'll start at 67. That could be pretty good after getting rid of that previous one, and we know he's got a good potential. What do we offer transfer fee-wise, though? That's the thing. Do we just go straight in at $1 million, or are they going to just storm out with that? 725? Do you really think is it? I reckon they'll storm out on 725, to be honest, but we'll give it a go. I mean, we've still got time left. If he does storm out, we can come back and do it again. Yep, told you. He's storming. He's a storming. Ainsford, I think there's 150 episodes altogether. I've completed it already. While we're on lockdown, I completed the whole thing, but I'm still just uploading 1 episode a day. So I've completed it myself, and there's 150 episodes I think altogether. So I don't know what's uploaded so far. I think we're over halfway. I think. So I think he's gonna be a bit tricky for us then, Adeyemi. Is there anyone else you want to have a look at? There was Silby, wasn't there? Silby? Because he can play those midfield roles we're looking at. Or we can have a look at Ellis Sims again. I'd like to go for Adeyemi, to be honest, because being German, it sort of fits more into what we're doing. How do you spell Silby? Don't be silly, that's the wrong one. Sibley, not Silby. Sibley. Louis Sibley. So he could play those midfield roles. He can go on the bench for now. He's only got 12 months left on his contract. Maybe it's a bit cheaper as well then. Let's approach to buy. Try and go for Ellis Sims. We can do. I mean, Adeyemi can play lots of different positions anyway, can't he? So it doesn't really matter too much if we don't get him where we want him to be. What are you looking for? You're looking for a goalkeeper, centre-back or winger. We've got nothing to offer you there then, have we? Oh, we've got this guy. We can offer you him. He's 32 years of age. Oh, you'll go for that. Okay. Oh, freaking K. We'll go for 250 then, if that's okay with you. You'll tell me 280 and then we'll agree on 270. Chong on loan's a good shout. Well, 2% sell-on fee. I don't want to give you a sell-on fee, to be honest, because I know we're going to make a good amount of money out of these. So let me just give you an extra 10 grand now, see if that sweetens the pot. 350. Meet me at 300 at least then. Meet me halfway. Yeah, Chong on loan could be a good shout, Ainsfield Rovers, but I don't know if we need him, to be honest, because well, they're playing hardball on this, aren't we? Okay, 340. I don't know if we need him, to be honest, because we've got really a good set of players at the moment. So we might not need him. Right, so let's get this guy in. He'll be able to cover those midfield roles. Put him as a rotation again, which is happy with, which means he's going to be low 60 rated. And we might struggle a little bit this season. Again, are we gonna sim the games? Are we happy doing that? Because we'll get through the career mode a lot quicker then, and we can do another one. Or we can sim most of them, play a few here and there, or we can play them all. But I think playing them all is going to be very, very long-winded. But whatever you guys want to see, I suppose. I must admit, I prefer doing this more for the. The club recently acquired. Oh, we can't get him anyway. We can't get Sims anyway, mate. To be honest. Oh, I tell you what, I'm looking at that. I'm looking at that, mate. If Greenwood's got a 2 million release fee on here, I'm having him. I don't care what anyone says. It's happening. If Greenwood's got a 2 mil release fee... Oh, he hasn't got one. That's a shame. I would have gone for that so quick. I mean, what's he actually worth? Let me scout him. I bet he's on a big wage, and so we probably couldn't afford him at this point in time, to be honest. Right, so what do we have now then? Let me just click that button there. Okay. So squad-wise, let's have a quick look and see what we have. So, we now have Silby and Pitu can come onto the bench. And we have Gerhardt on the bench as well. So we have... If we get one more player, then everyone is ours. On the well, not everyone, but everyone is ones we want to use on the first team and on the bench. So if we want to push forward and try and get Adeyemi, because he's going to be a very good striker for us, we can do that if we like. Or do we want to try and go... I think we're probably good to that. We've got a lot of young strikers now and that sort of stuff. I mean, Adeyemi would be that just one big player to help us get through, I think. So maybe that would be the best way forward. So I'm just checking my stream is working. It is. That's good. Okay. Yeah, so I say we start moving forward and then we try and get Adeyemi again. We've got a bit of money, so we should be okay. Do we want to play around with any more youth scouts, or are we happy with just the one in Germany for now? Yeah, Aaron, we did include the Freddos. I thought Chomp and Frazzles would do him, but yeah, Freddos might have been the thing that got him over the line. Gonzalo Maroni. Does he have a good potential? Is it Ainsford? Ainsford? We're having our first game of the season against Würzburg. I'm happy with the team. Singh's very high rated, isn't he? Maybe it's not as high as it could have been because some of the players we sold, but we've got a lot of potential here. Bayern's winning perform pre-season, left fans wanting more of the same once the season started. I have faith in my team. We have lots of quality in the squad. Let's keep everyone happy. 80 potential. Can your team avoid finishing in a low position? The squad is capable. Let's keep everyone happy. That's going to put their ratings and everything, that sort of stuff. Pitu's transfer stands out as one of the bargains of the year. Will he get minutes? And he'll prove he's the right man. There we go. Alright, there we go. Was she talking German? I couldn't hear it very well, to be honest. Right, let's go then. Away against Würzburg. I'm going to sim because no one said anything else. We're going to do this more of a manager mode sort of style. We'll play a few games here and there. We'll see how the team goes. 1-0 victory. Victory with a goal from Singh against Würzburg. Epic. Great start to the season. Let's keep pushing forward then. I want to get to the end of the month and see what our first set of youth players are going to be like. I mean, 5-star, 5-star in Germany. We're looking at some good stuff here, really. So who did we scout then? We scouted Arvin Apaya, Bajic, Abbey, and Mason. Let's have a look then. Mason Greenwood is worth £10 million. Don't think we're getting him for $2 million somehow. Arvin Apaya is cheap though, but we can't buy him. Bajic is good. Charles Abbey, 66. Yeah, Apaya is pretty decent if we can keep an eye on him for now, but don't think there's anyone there we're going to pick up too soon. Second game of the season against Erdingen. The problem with this career mode is going to be pronunciations of teams. I'm not going to lie, I'm going to struggle a bit here, I think. A 2-1 loss, wow. That's not good. Oliver Skip. We can give it a try, mate, but I think he might be a little bit far ahead of us. Let's get to the end of this month first and we'll have a look. Loan Tammy Abraham. I mean, loans is something we probably should have a look at, to be honest, because there's definitely an option there. Away against Rostock. Let's have a quick look. Let's get to the end of the month. We'll see what our youth players are like. And we'll have a look. Oh, a loss against Rostock as well. Well, they did reckon we'd finish mid-table this season, so at the moment we are sort of... we're sort of on schedule for that, I suppose. Singh is doing pretty well, scoring goals this season. Right, Scout has returned. We've got our youth player back, so we've got ourselves a German goalkeeper. There we go. Well, that worked pretty well, didn't it? So our Scout a future star as a German goalkeeper. 61 rated. Means we can get rid of the rest of the goalkeepers, doesn't it? We can take them straight into the squad as well, really. I'll leave him there for now. Let's have a quick look what else we've got. So monthly scout updates. And we've got a 4-month injury for Leon Dejaku. Maybe that loan for Tammy Abraham is not a bad shout, mate, to be honest, you know. Not a bad shout at all. Let's have a look then at our youth squad players. Let's see if we've got anyone good. Scouters return. Monthly scout update. That's what we want. Okay. Ooh, 70 to 94. I'll take that for now. 64 to 86 is a no. You're a no. 68 to 92, we'll keep scouting you. 81 to 94, that's what we want to see. That is what we want to see. Bjorn Kruger. And he could be up to 71 now. He could go straight into the first team. Lovely. So we've hit a gem early on. We'll keep scouting you for now. But we've definitely hit a gem early on here. Let's go have a look at our scouting, our youth squad, shall we say. So Max Hoffman, it wasn't you, was it? It was you. Bjorn Kruger, 59 rated. And 81 to 9. Should we take both of them up now then? So we'll take the goalkeeper and we'll take Kruger up now because we know they're both good enough and they can be the players that we use to complete that mission. So of course we, if you weren't here earlier on, we need to get 2 youth players up by 10 ranking points and then play them in 10 games. So we can basically train these 2 up massively. I mean, I don't like using the training too much. Of course, I've done a video on this before, but if we can just get them up for 10 points, and then they'll be good enough to keep going then, I suppose, won't they? So we'll do a bit. We'll try and make you a good all-rounder. So we'll give you a adept defending scenario and an adept attacking scenario. And that should really build you up pretty quickly. Well, so Terence, how come the players' overalls are never as high as they could be? It's annoying, isn't it? I mean, every time I play this game, whenever we get a youth player through, I've never had it anywhere near the top end. Never. It really annoys me so much. Is there more than one training we can do on a goalkeeper, or is there only one? Actually, we're not going to be able to play the goalkeeper that often, are we? Well, we could do, to be honest. We'll see how it goes. We might be able to get somebody else, but the goalkeeper for now is an option. And Kruger, is any other training we can give you? We can give you some pace or agility stuff. Anything that's going to be effective? There we go. We'll do you a bit of passing. There we go. So we need to get Kruger up by 10 points. That means to a 69 and then play him in 10 games. It's going to be tricky. But it's possible. It's possible. We'll have to go hard on it. So we know that Dejaku is going to be out injured now for 4 months. So we do have Gelhard, and we also have, well, a few players that can play striker, can't we? Amaya can play striker. Bida can play striker as well. So we do have a few options of players we can use. I'm going to bring Kruger onto the bench because I want to try and get him a few games to try and build him up as quickly as possible. Where is he? I'll put him up front, haven't I? So maybe we'll go for, I mean, you're an actual striker, aren't you? So we'll put you up there for now. I mean, Singh can play, well, he's a centre forward, really. Train Messi. We could train Messi. He's difficult to train, though. I think you've got to attach like a bag of frazzles to his head, and then he has to run after them. It's a really weird way of doing it, but it could work. I mean, we've still got a chunk of money left. I just don't know where it's worth spending that money on more play. I mean, we've got a decent set of strikers, to be honest. We've got a decent set of midfield. I mean, Weissmuller's not one of our players. That's the one thing I would say. I'm going to go for a punt on one of the players that I can think of. I don't know if this is a good shout or not. But Camavinga. Because we don't have our own Eduardo Camavinga. There you are. We don't have our own CDM at the moment. We're using the CDM the game gives. This is on loan. Oh, God. Okay, well, we'll add him to the shortlist anyway. Anyone think of any good CDMs that we could use? Or do we have... I mean, we do have players we could use. I mean, I don't really want to use Weissmuller because he's not one of our players or one of the players we're going to use in the future. I mean, we could just play Kruger there, to be honest. I mean, he's not as good. But we could play him there. We've got you as well then, so I want to keep you at the top so we know what players are good. Yeah, it's tricky, isn't it? It's tricky at the moment. Ben Sheaf. We'll have a look at Ben Sheaf. We've still got a fair whack to spend, to be honest. We've still got 3.89 million. It's where we want to go all out and buy someone big. That's going to make a lot of difference. Ben Sheaf is 69 rated. It'd make a big difference. He would then. But being at Arsenal makes me worry that he's going to be on quite a high wage. So he might be a problem. Well, he's CDM though, isn't he? Yeah. He's on loan at Doncaster, so we can't use him at the moment. He's on loan. Lucha Reject just scored the best goal on FIFA. What was it like? I scored a volleyed chip the other week. That was pretty cool on online. Who else can we use it as a CDM? So I'm just looking at the old websites now myself so I can find a player that would suit us nicely. So we want a player that is no higher than, say, 66 and has a potential of over 80. Let's see what sort of players come up that can be a CDM for us. There's a player from Seattle Sounders he's got a good potential, but he's not very good at the moment, to be honest. We want to find someone who's got at least a little bit of decent skill at the moment, just someone who can come into the team. There's this player here. I don't know how to pronounce his name, though. Just score with Messi, did you, Aaron? That's good. Yeah, this guy, I don't recognise this guy's name, to be honest, but I'll give it a go. VRA. This guy. He's got an 83 potential, apparently. 180 degree turn from about 50. Wow, nice. We'll give this guy a go. Apparently he's got an 83 potential. He's 62 rated now. Not looking to leave. Okay, well, that's annoying, isn't it? Any other CDMs? This guy called Ricky from Empoli. Ooh, do you play CDM? Messi just scored another one. There's I didn't realise Leandros Sturgiu's potential had gone up so much. Maybe we should try and get a hold of him then. He's got 86 potential. Maybe we could end up changing formation instead, really, have the 3 centre-backs. Although we did spend a lot of money on wing-backs, didn't we? But scout him. Let's also see if we can buy him. No, okay. We can't buy him either. Hadji, what, the one from Rangers? Again, I think we might struggle to get a hold of him on this save file. I think maybe a bit of our price range. We're going to have a look, though. Hadji. Let's scout him first. He's on loan, so we can't get him when he was on loan. Did you? Was that with all the Messi goals? Was that what did it for you? God, they're not easy to find, CDMs, are they? Not easy at all. There's another one here from America. Cerrillo. Let's try him. He's only got an 81 potential, but it'll do for now, I suppose. Edwin Cerrillo. 1.7 million release fee. I mean, he's got a 64 starting ability. Oh, God. Nobody wants to play with us anymore. Why does nobody want to play with us? There's a Man United player, but he's on 7k wage. I don't really want to go for that one. Sims on 7k wage as well. There's a guy... Should we go down the Scottish route? There's Irving, Andy Irving, who's got an 80 potential. I want better than 80 potential, to be honest. We could do better than 80 potential, surely. But saying that, for a CDM, we're struggling quite a bit for a CDM, to be honest. Another guy from Dallas. Well, we can use. I suppose we could use Sibley there, but he's not really a CDM, to be honest. It's a guy at Bromby. Som. I brought Som before. That might work. SOHM. He is got an 82 potential. Simon Som. Right, so let's ask for the scouts. And let's see if we can get this guy in. At least we can actually finally talk to this team. Right, at least we can do that. Right, so let's go. I don't think we've got many other players to swap, to be honest. We're pretty much stuck with what we got now. Maybe we could swap Weissmuller straight out. Let's go for it. Why not? 4-0 for Lucha Reject. But let's just give them that. Let's just do that. That'll be fine. We want to get rid of him. That way we've got all of our players in our first team and I've got an 80 plus potential. That's the main thing. Graverbach or Ampadu. Good shouts, actually. I think Ampadu's on loan, so we won't be able to get him. Graverbach we can give a try. 5-year deal, accept. So this guy should be 62 rates. So he's going to be 4 ratings underneath what we just had. Accept that. I might go for another youth scout, to be honest. If we can get him a 5-star, 5-star, I might go for it. Alright, there we go. So he's in the bag. We've got him in. Simon Som. 62 rated. Are you good at handling Messi then, are you, Aaron? Is that how you know how much he likes his Freddos? Som, okay. So take you out and then bring you in. There we go, okay. So all of our team now have got a potential of more than 80, apart from Nielitsky. So I think maybe what we'll do is we can probably invest in a youth academy, a youth scout. We've got a lot of money, why not? It's highly profitable. So we should do that for now, I think. And we've already seen we've got a fantastic player come through, so why not get another one? Are you two actually playing each other then, Aaron and Lucha, are you? Or are you just like randomly shouting goal numbers at each other? It's 2 more 5-star 5-stars, wow. It's 3.7 million though. It's our entire budget. Fuck it. I've done it. I've done it. I've done it. We can make a profit on this. I know we can make a profit on this. That's fine. There we go. Lucha smells. You're playing in spirit, not in mind. What do I want to do? I want to go to the budget. I want to change it now then because I've spent a lot of money. Okay, let's put our transfer budget up a bit. Because we've got no money left. Modify budget, there we go. Ah, beautiful. We can do this easy, can't we? There we go. We don't need to... I think we're good now with what we got. I think you are, Aaron. He just doesn't want to admit it because you're hammering him so much. Alright, so let's get forward then. This upcoming game is crucial. I don't really want to play you, to be honest. I don't really like you, to be honest, but if it's going to make you happy, we'll bring you in. I mean, you are 65 rated. You're not bad, are you, really? Let's give you a game. I can take you straight out next game anyway. I really want to build this first team up. That's where the money's going to be. Victoria Colne is the next game. See how we get on. They have 1-2 and drawn one of the last 3. We get a draw against them. That might actually be a good result, to be honest. That might be a good result. Let's knock the training out again. Try and get these 2 guys leveled up where we can. Kruger's up to a 60 now at least. We can see how good he's going to be in the future. That's a good thing. Is that me or is that Aaron? I'm on PS4. I don't know what Aaron's on. Aaron's definitely on something though. Got subbed off. I wonder if we should do a player career mode as well. I don't know. Do you want me to carry on this, or do you want to see me do a player career mode for a bit as well? I've never done a player career mode. I feel like it'd be pretty fun though. What do you think, Aaron and Lucha? You're the only 2 making any comments, so should we carry on with this, or should we do a player career mode for a bit? You're on DS box. Nope, we're not selling Fructal. Reject. Reject them. We're not selling Fructal at all. Should we do a player career mode for a bit? Then we can save this and we can come back to it anyway for a bit. Okie doke. We'll do that for now. I'll save this. Okay. What I need to do is I need to just cancel off the stream and start back up again in 1 second. So just so I can change the title and that. So I'll literally be off for about a minute. So come straight back, of course. I'll see you there.